We have made it back again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Shout out to everybody at the Core Plantation. Oh man, shout out to everybody out here in Vegas dealing with this fucked up, horrible, windy, dusty, caliche dust weather that's giving people lung infections and shit. Shout out to everybody out there, man, at the Core Plantation. Do what they gotta do to survive. James on Blood, David, Shawnee, Erica, Tasha, all y'all out there, man. It's another day, man. We got a great topic today. I'm not gonna even do this long because I just want to see what everybody else thinks. Being a double agent. Your boy Pras from the Fugees, just being a double agent the whole time, being an FBI informant, doing the sucker shit. So we are definitely gonna talk about that and break it down as methodically as we possibly can, so we can see exactly how we could avoid this in the future. Hey, let's get into it. Man. Your boy Pras was killing me softly with this song. Killing me softly with your telling. Got my life fucked up with his snitching. Killing me softly. That bullshit. Man, get your hoe ass the fuck up out of here, man. Look, let me tell you something. This is the thing that I learned, man. And you can always think about it and always, when you work at the Core Plantation, that's what they do. They take somebody, they shine them up, they clean them up, spit shine them, make sure they all good, make sure they're appropriate. And then before they slaughter them, they bring it out there like, yeah, that motherfucker's working for us the whole time. This is what goes on at the Core Plantations. This is what goes on with black folk in general. Now, I don't think Pras is the foundation of black Americans, so it's probably easier for him to do the sucker shit that he did, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Because I'm looking up some news because they don't want to. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find on this motherfucker. Okay, here we go. This happened about 2 weeks ago, but I wanted to wait and let it unfold. I know everybody worried about Donald Trump having to play Gene Carroll $5 million. He's a billionaire. That ain't shit. That's like if you make $50,000 a year and you got to pay somebody $1,000 or $500. Take this $500 and get the fuck on. Shit. So let's see. We gonna read it. All right. The rapper Pras Michael was found guilty in federal court in Washington on Wednesday of 10 criminal counts related to an international conspiracy reaching the highest levels of the U.S. government. The Grammy-winning artist and former member of the Fugees faced multiple counts over the failed conspiracy to help Malaysian businessman Jho Low and the Chinese government gain access to U.S. officials, including former President Barack Obama and Donald Trump. Oh, your boy Barack. Mikhail was found guilty of conspiracy to defraud the U.S., witness tampering, and acting as an unregistered agent of a foreign government. He faced up to 20 years in prison. No sentencing date was set. Mikhail sat stoically as each count came down on Wednesday and did not comment to reporters outside the courthouse. His attorney, David Kenner, is that the same David Kenner that Suge Knight used? We're going to look that up in a minute. His attorney, David Kenner, expressed disappointment about the verdict, but said he was confident that his mistrial motion will work out in their favor. We are extremely disappointed in that result, but are very, very confident in the ultimate outcome of this case. Kenner told reporters, adding, if we do move to a sentencing hearing, I remain very confident we will certainly appeal this case. This is not over. Mikhail testified last week that Low paid Mikhail $20 million in 2012 in order to get a picture of himself with Obama, and prosecutors allege Mikhail funneled over $800,000 of that money to Obama's campaign through a number of straw donors. In his defense, Mikhail testified he never used the money at Low's direction, but instead saw it as his money, which he could spend however he wanted. I could have bought 12 elephants with it, he told the jury. When Trump came to power in 2017, an investigation started to ramp up into Lowe and his alleged role in billions of dollars being embezzled from 1MBD, the Malaysian Sovereign Wealth Fund. Lowe went to Mikhail again, prosecutors allege. According to prosecutors, Lowe directed over $100 million to Mikhail to help push the government, including Trump, to drop its investigation into Lowe. Prosecutors also say Mikhail advocated for the extradition of a Chinese dissident, Go Wujel, on behalf of the Chinese government. Mikhail, however, testified he only tried to help Lowe find an attorney in the U.S. and only told authorities about Guo because he thought he was a criminal. The former Fugees member also said the $100 million was for a media business he was starting and the investment wasn't from Lowe. Lowe, who was charged along with Mikhail, is believed to be in China. Go has since been arrested and charged by the Justice Department and defrauding investors in an unrelated case. So what do y'all think about that? This is what I think about it. We should know by now. All money ain't good money. All money ain't free money. And all money should not be taken. Just because somebody gives it to you don't mean it's good for you. Maybe good to you, but not good for you. I think there's a lesson to be learned too. And we have to understand, as black folk in the United States of America Incorporated, they're looking to plot and set you the fuck up so you can do some sucker shit like he did. Now, nigga, you know good and goddamn well once you get $20 million, the government going, nigga, if you would have got 150,000, they'd have been looking at you upside your head like, where the fuck you get this $150,000 from? So you gonna take $20 million from somebody talking about, I could have bought 20 elephants. Then why the fuck didn't you, nigga? Stop. Niggas be trying to be nickel slick. And I highly doubt that dude is a foundational black American. I think he's non-foundational. And they want to prop him up to let motherfuckers know too. Okay, y'all niggas try this shit. This is where the fuck y'all going. You know, you got so many people around here thinking they're, well, as long as somebody give me money, I'm good. No. You want to check the source on who's giving you the money and why they giving it to you. Because ain't nobody giving you shit for free. I just think it's one of these things where you like, And he was an informant the whole time I think he was in the group. I think he was being courted to be an informant. So how many other informants in the hip hop community? I bet you a whole bunch of them. And there's a lot of agent provocateurs. You're like, well, why are you talking about this? You know why? Because I feel that people like Fat Joe and them are agent provocateurs because now all of a sudden, y'all want to claim 50-50 hash. Stop, man. Y'all don't even like black people like that. Not foundational black Americans. Y'all don't like them. Y'all don't like us. Look at John Leguizamo. All of a sudden now he want to talk. But John Leguizamo been lying his motherfucking ass off with his square head ass. Just lying. Just lying about everything. Okay, because we built it. We were the only person. Man, get the fuck out of here. Now find me the books. See, these motherfuckers just run off and just be running off at the mouth and talking. And if you built this country 50-50, then where the fuck was y'all antennas at when we was building this motherfucker? Because the last time I checked, shout out to Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. to him as well. When I read Medical Apartheid and when I read Slavery by Another Name in the 1800s and antebellum period, which was very big, they didn't mention no Puerto Ricans, no Cubans, no Dominicans, none of that bullshit. But now all of a sudden motherfuckers want to claim it 50-50 half. Man, if you don't get the fuck away from me, that's why I'm talking about this shit. Because I don't think he's a foundational black American. For one, and for two, that's the sucker shit that they do. They're easily led. And what the United States of America Incorporated will do will get somebody that looks like you and turn them against you. So, because a lot of people will prostitute their integrity to fuck over their own race. They don't give a fuck about that shit. And especially if you're non-foundational, you don't give a fuck about what the fuck happens to black folk anyway. Oh, I'm about to look up David Kenner. I think that was Suge Knight's attorney. There, let's look him up. Kill attorney. All right, let's see. I'm just looking up because I want to see. Let's see. David. What's the caps on? David Kenner. Let's see. Let's see who this dude is. Sorry, y'all. I just want to see because I found that interesting. If that was Suge Knight's old lawyer, I think that was Ariel's criminal. Yep, I think this is him. I think that. Yep, I think that's. Yep. David Kenner was admitted to practice in the state of California in 1968. Yeah. Yeah, because he represented Suge Knight. I just want to know what it is. I think that's him. Hold on, let me see. That's all. I just wanted to see who he is. Because if that was the same, yep. That's the, yeah, David Kenner represented, what's your boy that shot Meg Thee Stallion? Him, Suge, Snoop. All of them. That dude, David Kenner's been around. Yeah, because he was Harry O's lawyer. Isn't that interesting? He was Harry O's lawyer. If y'all don't know who Harry O is, he was the original CEO of Death Row Records. But anyway, I just think we need to understand that because agent provocateur is everywhere. It was an agent provocateur that killed Malcolm X. Agent provocateurs that dismantled the Black Panthers. I mean, just dismantled the Black Panthers, especially the Black Panther in Chicago. I'm blanking on his name right now, but it's just so sad to watch them do that. Read the book, The Burglary. It talks about what the fuck they've done to us in the United States of America. You need to go read that book. For real. They put plants in everywhere. Just like there's plants at the Court Plantation. There's plants there too. It's a motherfucker pretending like he's your friend so he can gather your information and go back and tell Massa. Sometimes I think it's good to have discernment and use your judgment. Be like, what? Sometimes just because they put people in front of you don't mean that they're put there. They're backed by the machine. They're not backed by the will of the people, because you know when a person's backed by the will of the people, they just don't do certain things. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, when you read The Burglary and you read in depth about what J. Edgar Hoover was doing and how he orchestrated the assassination, of Malcolm X and dismantled the Black Panthers, and then, oh my God, what he did to the brother in Chicago was just horrific what he did. They had that movie about it, and they had the non-foundational Black American playing him. They should have had a foundational Black American playing him. I'm blanking on his name right now because every time I think about him and I think about the book that I read about him, it was just very, very sad. It's just beyond sad. So it's like agent provocateurs are everywhere. This is what they do. And it's time for us to grow up and understand what the fuck they do. I think, because I'm just thinking right now, I don't think we think it's as serious as it is with these agent provocateurs. And you say, why you say that, Warren? The reason why I say that is because we don't check them. This book that I read, I'm blanking on his name right now. I'm thinking about it now. Fred Hampton. It's just sad. He was the voice of the people, the voice of the unheard. He went to other racial groups, be like, look, man, this isn't just a black thing. This is a poor thing too. They don't fuck with y'all either. He's the one who started the Rainbow Coalition. That brother was a genius. 21 years old, got assassinated by the United States of America Incorporated. And y'all believe that agent provocateurs are not real? Did y'all watch on Netflix who killed Malcolm X? It was agent provocateurs. It was people planted inside of different Islamic faith groups, even inside the nation, and wanted to assassinate him. This is what they do. This is why black folk are so afraid to, I would say, go against the United States of America Incorporated and speak truth to power on certain things. Even if you look at the NBA, I watch the NBA, man, look, I don't want to hear none of that shit. The reason why I'm going to tell you I don't want to hear none of that shit, because at the end of the day, these people are getting paid millions and millions of dollars, and we going back to our regular jobs and our regular lives. So fuck the goddamn Golden State Warriors, fuck the Lakers, fuck them all. That's how I really feel. I'm broke, and I got to go work a regular punk-ass corporate plantation job while these niggas is making millions. So I don't give a fuck about who win what and how they won it. I'm not into entertainment like that no more. I'm broke. I don't got time to be fucking worried about what the fuck these niggas is doing. These niggas are making money and taking care of their families and making sure their kids is straight. I am not. So I don't have time to be sitting up here arguing with motherfuckers about the Lakers and all that, and fuck Steph Curry and all them motherfuckers. The NBA ain't nothing to me but a big-ass hype job anyway. I'm a motherfucking Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, and Michael Jordan goddamn fan. I like motherfuckers who live up to their hype. Don't be hyping me up about a motherfucker then on a big stage, motherfucker can't buy a bucket. I don't want to hear none of that shit. So my patience is thin when it comes to motherfucking sports anyway. So it doesn't even fucking matter. That shouldn't even be your concern. That's why motherfuckers are arguing about. I'd be like, man, first of all, fuck the Lakers and fuck Golden State. Shit. Fuck them both. Man, why? Because I don't give a flying fuck about that shit. I don't care. It's fixed. It's rigged anyway. You better go get Tim Donaghy's book. The Lakers shouldn't even have one of those championships because the motherfucker fixed the game for their asses against Sacramento. Stop. You know what people remind me of? You can straight tell a person, hey man, the game is fixed. It's rigged. Motherfuckers are still participating in that shit. It's like working at the corporate plantation. Hey bro, it's fixed. This is not about what you know. It's about who you know. You know it's fixed, right? Niggas will still look at you upside your head and still participate in the corporate plantation antics. And then when the white folk go oops upside their head mentally and politically, then they get mad when they go back to black people. Fuck the white motherfuckers, all this other shit. Nigga, we told you it was fixed. That's why working at corporate plantations, I don't get a kick out of telling people shit. I back away from them. Man, go ahead and do that. Because I already know what the fuck they got in store. But hey, man, like I said, the United States of America Incorporated has always had agent provocateurs that look like us. Now we need to know how long was he a motherfucking double agent? And what was the fuck he was doing? We don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers is doing. See, I'd be a bad double agent because I take all that money and give it to my people. Be like, hey, look, I'll give you all this money, so when the shit come out that I'm a double agent, just have a nigga back. Niggas gonna be like, nah, I kind of fuck with Warren though. Why? Shit. That nigga bought everybody a house in the neighborhood. What the fuck you talking about? That's what you're supposed to do with the money. Fuck Obama. You giving the money to Obama. Obama don't need no money. His stepdad's the president of BP Oil. Barry Soetoro. Man, fuck Obama. I be tripping off these people. Now, what the fuck you doing that? But I digress. Hey, man, that's been my time. You know what it is. You know what it ain't. Dave for No Compromise, James Youngblood. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm about to find another black business so I can go in there and support them. I just got to get my siblings together and get our time straight so we can go in there and support these black businesses. Man, you know what it is. You know what it ain't. Guilty, nigga. I'm out. Peace.